Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Desmond here. So I was asking for questions on my Instagram, which, by the way, if you are not following me on Instagram yet, make sure you do. My handle is at real Desmond Ong. So you can actually ask me a question right there, and then I'll make videos like this for you to answer your questions, or sometimes I just reply directly to you just to help you out. So make sure to follow me at Desmond Ong on Instagram. So one of the questions being asked to me is, Desmond, I know you're a big advocate of social media agency, basically helping other businesses with social media services. What other values can you provide besides Facebook marketing? So if you ever come to one of my boot camps or one of my classes, and one of the things that I teach a lot is to help businesses with their Facebook efforts. It could be posting content for them on Facebook page. It could be, doing lead generation for them on Facebook. It could be promoting their brand and their business on Facebook, right? So what other services can you provide so that you can do a value add-on, okay? For a lot of you who are in maybe Northern America, you'll probably call it an upsell, okay? For Malaysia or Singapore, a lot of people call it a value add-on, right? Depending on where you're from and where you learn your marketing from. Pretty much the same thing. Essentially, the guy who asked me this question, he's saying that I'm already offering clients my Facebook marketing services. What else can I do to offer them more services so that I could actually make more money out of one client? Okay, you see, this is a very, very good question, because it is something that all of you, if you're doing consulting, if you're doing any social media work for clients, this is something that you need to learn to implement, because getting clients is not easy, but once you do, they stick with you for a very long time, especially when you've done a good job for them. So how do you do this? How do you increase the customer lifetime value or client lifetime value? It's pretty simple. So first thing first, what I want you to do is really look at the business from a business owner perspective. Look at the business in a way that find out what is the biggest issue, find out what problems they're suffering right now, find out how exactly you can offer them a solution to their problem. Now, just because you do not know how to solve the problem doesn't mean that you cannot offer them the solution to the problem. So for example, I've got one of my students who is fantastic at human resource, hiring people, spotting the right talent, retaining people in a company, very good at that, right? So what happened is that while I was consulting for one of the companies, one of the clients that I have, I was helping them do their Facebook marketing and their Instagram marketing. I find out that, even though Facebook and Instagram were able to bring them a lot of sales, bring them a lot of leads, a lot of awareness, but the issue was that a lot of the talents, a lot of the employees within the company, they were leaving the company, and then they were hiring really bad employees, and it got really bad in a way that the owners was really stressed out. Like, it's crazy. I want you to imagine this, a company that is doing well in terms of sales, doing well in terms of marketing, but people keep leaving, right? So that was obviously some management issue, and more importantly, this is some industry, they call it talent management, some people call it HR management, whatever you want to call it. So I went to the business owner, my client, and I said, hey, listen, I've got a solution for you. I have a company that what we could do is that I could actually help you hire the people that you need. It seems like you need a lot of salespeople because a lot of salespeople left. It seems like you need a lot of marketing people. It seems like you need a lot of operational people. I can help you with that so that you don't need to worry about like hiring people. You don't need to go to Monster. You don't need to go to JobStreet and post all these posts and interview all this kind of stuff. What if I could just help you handle all of this for an additional of XXX figure, So, and the business was like, wait, hold on, you can solve that problem for me too? I say, absolutely. I can actually arrange that, but give me a moment, give me a week, I'll come back to you with a proposal, so at least you know that we can do this, at least you know what our plan is. So if you've ever been studying with me before, you know that we don't go straight to selling the service, we do what we call a business audit first, okay? So once we find out that, hey, the problem is HR, the problem is retaining talent, the problem is not being able to, to hire people, right? And people leaving. And me, I have no HR experience. If you know me, HR is one of my weakest points in my business departments, right? So what would I do? So remember the student that I was telling you about with the talents and the experiences in HR and talent recruitment. So I went to this student of mine. I said, hey, listen, I've got a deal for you. And what I want to do is that I want to do a profit sharing with you. It's going to be 30-70 profit sharing. I'm going to take 30% and you're going to take 70%. And the reason is because I find you the client, and more importantly, I'm going to go and negotiate the deal for you. All you need to do is just fulfill and do what you promise. And the person was like, hey, you know what? Sounds like a good deal to me, and bam, we make it happen. So I was the middleman, I negotiated the deal, and I make the deal happen. So that is a value add service. It could also be other services. For example, find out what problem they could have. Right now, as I'm recording this video, we're paying our VAT. In Malaysia, we call it SST, right? So a lot of people are having issues with, hey, I have to pay, SST. I don't know how to do this. I have no idea how to get started. I say, hey, listen, I can help you with that. All you need to do is appoint appoint me to help you. So essentially, I go and negotiate the deal. I bring in the talent who's expert at paying and arranging all these VAT taxes and SST taxes, all these taxes, for companies. And the business owner doesn't need to worry about anything, just need to worry about paying me and paying my company. That's it, right? So think about how you can value add. Super simple. Just go into the company, think of it from a business owner perspective. Go and have a cup of coffee with the business owner and say, hey, listen, I want to know what problems you're having. I want to see what I can do for you, right? And that's it. And if you have done a good job with your first service, which is social media marketing, and you've gotten them results, chances are they're happy to buy more services from you. So be okay with that, right? And if you are doing consulting, if you're one of my students watching this, or if you're even not one of my students watching this, if you're doing consulting, you're doing social media agency, I highly recommend you to increase the client lifetime value. How? Giving them a fantastic service, help them solve problems. Remember this, business owner, they're passionate about business. They're not passionate about HR, they're not passionate about accounting, they're not passionate about, all these weird, regulations and, marketing and sales. They're passionate about what they sell and they're passionate about the business, okay? So let them be passionate about that and you go help them find people to solve their problems. That's it, and you get paid really, really well for that. Now, if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you follow me on my Instagram at @RealDesmondOng. I am on Instagram, so you can ask me questions there. And if I like that question, I will be making videos like this and answer the questions on YouTube just like this. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you also subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hey, thank you so much for watching that video. If you like more videos like this, watch some of our previous videos here and make sure you subscribe and turn on notification to our channel because I don't want you to miss out any of our upcoming videos. They're gonna be better and better and better. See you in the next video.